Next, we're going to talk about how to find the surface area of a cylinder. Take a moment to write down the formula for finding the surface area of a cylinder. It looks tricky, but it's really not. It's actually much easier than the other surface area problems that we've talked about so far because there's a set formula. And all you need is a radius, length, and a height, which is given to you in most of these problems. Now, they may give you the diameters to trick you up, but you guys are smart enough to figure out how to find the radius from the diameter. So let's briefly talk about where this comes from. Okay, surface area with a cylinder is the same as finding the surface area with a cylinder is the same as finding the surface area of any other prism. You want to find the area of the base, both bases, and then also any other surface that's on the figure. Well, we have two circles. The formula for the area of a circle is pi r squared. That's why we multiply the area of a circle times 2, because we have two circles. This part is a little bit more confusing because you're multiplying the circumference of one of these circles by the height. We're going to talk about that a little bit more in class because it does get a little bit confusing if you don't have a real model of what a cylinder looks like. So we'll talk about that in class. Right now, I just want you to write this formula down, and we're going to do an example to teach you how to use the formula in order to find the surface area of a cylinder. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We know the height is 8 and the radius is 2. So all we do is we plug in the values for the radius and the height. Well, 2 pi, the radius is 2, so I'm multiplying that by 2, and the height is 8. Now we're going to add that to 2 pi. The radius, again, is 2 squared. Next, you plug it all in your calculator. All right, so here's my calculator. I'm going to plug it in. 2 pi times 2 times 8 is the same as 105 tenths if I round to the nearest tenth. And I'm going to add that to 2 pi 2 squared, and I get 25 and 1/10. If I add these together, I get 125 and 6/10, and my units are in inches, so it's inches squared.